Hi everyone, I'm Norm and welcome to Shelf Control. Today I have three cameras pointed at me. I got my phone, which is what we usually use for videos. I've got a cheap GoPro that I picked up for $35 that doesn't have a screen on the back, so I'm not exactly sure what it's looking at. And I have a video camera that I got for $45. So it's a crazy deal for a 4K camera. I don't know how good it is. That's what this video is about. If you saw our unboxing videos, we tried using Lisa's iPhone as an above camera down, and Apple does not like me. We had all kinds of issues with zooming and settings, and it's one that videoed for 10 minutes and then quit, and it's like we got to come up with some other solution that's a little bit easier. So I found this camera at an auction site that was really cheap. This one was like Ed McKay's, $35 for this GoPro. I got another GoPro from McKay's that's a little bit more expensive, but it takes a bigger memory card. This one's only 32 gigabytes, so who knows how long it's going to record for. But we don't have the card in for that one yet, so I'm not testing it. But it does have the screen on the back, so I should be able to see what it's pointing at. So this is going to be a test to see which cameras work, which ones don't, which ones look good, which ones don't. This video camera came with a shotgun mic that's on the top and hooked up. My camera, just like normal, has a mic that's hanging overhead hooked up, so we'll see what the sound is like. And GoPro probably has a mic on it. Probably won't sound that great. See what we got. So I thought, let's do a test video with a topic that is not a review, not an unboxing, but let's do a thrift store find. I got some games here that I picked up. Some of them, the deals, I don't know how good of a deal they are. Normally I wouldn't include them in a thrift store finds, but I need a small video to test these cameras. So I guess I should look at them occasionally, so you know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you, or you, or you. So we're going to start with this one that I picked up. This was the only thing I got that day. This was at McKay's. They had Imperial Assault. They had the base Imperial Assault for $57. Seemed like a decent deal. Not necessarily something to brag about, but I've always wanted to try the Descent games that this system is based off of, and I think I'm tired of dungeon crawl scenario fantasy type games. So I like Star Wars, so this seemed like a good fit. My son David likes Star Wars, so he'll probably play through this with me. And they also had the Twin Shadows expansion for $25. So I don't know if that's a good deal for the expansion or not, but it was there with the base game, so I picked it up. So $57, is that a good deal for this guy? Let's move it over here. So these other 5 are ones that I picked up all in one go. I went to the McKay's in Mebane. I hit there maybe once, twice a month to see what they got, because they're the ones that are a little bit further away than the Winston one for me. And so a couple things I got. I picked up 5 tribes for $30. This doesn't seem like a great deal, but this is a game I've been wanting to get and wanting to try. This seems like one of those games that you should have in your collection. Everybody seems to talk about 5 tribes. So we'll see how we like that. picked up for 30 bucks. Let's go with this one. They had Ticket to Ride France for 20 bucks. So the sticker's not on it. This one was 20 bucks, but I opened it up and it's missing 2 of the track pieces for red. And all the cards have gone everywhere since I turned it up. So it's missing one of the 3s and one of the 2s for red is missing. And I was hoping that maybe it was complete, that maybe the designer just had some trauma from red trains back in the day, and so we were short on those. Excuse me. So, but what I did was I found an insert that had widths that were about the same as the width of the train pieces, and I cut them to size. And I think what I'll probably do is maybe scan the red in and print them out on sticker to put on here. That way we'll have the right number, just in case that's important. We haven't tried playing it yet, but the $20 seemed like a decent enough deal for one of the map packs. This is France and the Old West, and so I picked that up. So we'll see how well those stickers work. This was one. There was like 5 games that I picked up that day, and so I was actually practicing shelf control. I actually left like 3 or 4 on the shelf that I was kind of interested in. They had a copy of Abyss that I've heard is really good, but the price was more than what you could get at new, so I let it sit along with a couple others along those lines. So, and this was one that I've always been interested in when I saw a review of it, Imhotep. And I was always interested in playing this because you got the boats that you're trying to load your materials on for building the pyramids, and people can ship the boats off before you're ready. And that seemed like an interesting thing where it's like, you know, you're trying to hold out to get your stuff on that boat, and somebody's like, sorry, that ship has sailed. But this was one, it was $15.95, so $16 for this. And I had left it on the shelf, but then I was like, who designed Imhotep? And it's Phil Walker Harding. So we've done a video Baron Park of his games. I really like his simplified versions of some games, and this seems like one of his heavier games. Maybe not super heavy, but you know, it's still one of those that's not toned down for a family. So I wanted to give it a try. So really it was the designer's name that got me to pull the trigger on this one. Same thing with this one. So Excavation Earth. The art really caught me on this one. Is $20, $19.95. The really heavy box, looks really cool on the back. This was one that seemed really interesting to play. Had some really cool bits in it, multi-use cards that I like. And again, David Turtsey, he's one of the designers of this. And so I've got a few games where he's designed the solo versions of those games. This is a game that he designed himself, along with Wei Yi with Gordon Kaleha. So you know, he's got his hands in this one. So for 20 bucks, I thought it'd be worth giving a David Turtsey a try. And then the last one I picked up was a Friedman Freeze Bayum. And so this one was $15. And from what I've heard, this is kind of like a Cascadia. I'm my face is hiding in that one. So it's kind of like a Cascadia game, and we really enjoy Cascadia. We need to get some more plays into that so we can review it. But I hadn't gotten a hold of any of these Friedman Freeze games, and this seemed like a really good one to get my feet wet with. And so $15 seemed like a deal for that. So yeah, those are the games I picked up. These are the cameras I picked up. So I'm gonna go put them on the computer and see which one's better. What do you guys think? Are any of these cameras good enough for a top-down shot during a thing? I might have to play around with the settings a little bit. I don't know if that screen is showing what's actually recording. This one's really bright. This one's got more color. This one doesn't have a screen. I have no idea what it's doing. So we'll see when I get them in the computer, and you'll see when I post it. So if you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share us with your friends. We're slowly growing. It's really, really amazing to see the number of subscribers that we're actually starting to get. Not any huge numbers, but we're collecting a small group of people who enjoy board games, finding deals, and talking about it. So we'll see you on the next one. Bye, bye, bye. Hi everyone, I'm Norm. Welcome to Shelf Control. And today I have 1, 2, 3 cameras pointed at me. Let me fix this. All right, I'm back.